Hi guys, welcome back to more Fear the Walking Dead. We are on the penultimate episode to season 6. It's gone so fast, but it's also gone bonkers. Mainly because of Teddy, the USS Pennsylvania, nuclear submarine. Now, whether he's talking about an actual nuke or just standard missiles, I'm not entirely certain. The fact that it's a nuclear submarine tends to suggest exactly what it is. He just wants to flatten everything. I mean, what, are you not satisfied with the fact that the entire world's gone? You want to flatten it while you're at it? What is this, Fallout 4? Honestly, I did not at any point throughout this season expect us to be going in this direction. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. This seems a little out there with the storyline, but I'm going to go with it. We've got 2 episodes to go left for this season, and we're going to be watching both of them this week. So let's go dive into the first one. Alicia is now locked back in the cage that I told her she would be locked behind when she had the opportunity to just stop him dead. But it fits the narrative, so I'll shut the fuck up and say, let's watch episode 15.
My sister,
You don't know what you're doing, do you?
my mom.
You're not confused.
She did the same thing, 10 times over, and
Which is why she's so fucked up.
I still never felt comfortable in my own skin in any of her places.
You want what all of us want. Someone to love you just the way you are.
Alicia, you put her in the bunker. I thought you saw something special in her.
Well, you're right, I did. I love what Alicia will become. You are so much like me, Sue.
Oh, he's molding you already.
Very logical conclusions in a world that's built on a foundation of violence and lies, and we are going to die up here with everyone else. Do you want to pretend to be somebody else, just to have a chance to keep on breathing? Or do you want to stay, just the way you are?
Really, she should not stay just the way she is, because she's mentally disturbed.
What's left in the emergency batteries? We need to get the diesels running for everything else.
I have to ask one very obvious question here, and this comes from any of you watching this who've never been in the military of any kind. How do all these people know how to operate a nuclear submarine? It's a valid question, and it's not like you can just, we'll figure it out. No, that's like saying, we'll just figure out quantum mechanics. No. Have I just got to, accept what is here, I guess.
How do you
Even though
know
it's
about
totally
all this stuff?
implausible.
I was the weapons officer on this boat.
When I found Riley,
Oh, well,
he was a broken
I should
man.
have just shut the fuck up and waited.
What you say?
How'd you get them to follow you, knowing that they're gonna die?
Because he's a crazy psycho
It's
nut
easy to
job.
get people to follow you. You just have to offer them something they really want to believe in.
Cater to them. Someone like you.
Something very few people have. To be willing to die with them.
I mean, who would have thought at any point somebody somewhere was going to come across a fucking submarine? Wow. I mean, obviously that's CG for obvious reasons, but still. Right, now, don't get me wrong. I'm willing to accept the inevitable storyline that's been given to us here. But this series, the whole Walking Dead universe, has been pretty much kept as real and cold and harsh as possible, where something ludicrous, just doesn't happen. You know, you can have coincidence, you can have fate, you can have good luck, bad luck, but nothing miraculous. And I'm trying to wrap my head around keeping grounded here that, okay, so you have got a guy that was on this ship that was a weapons specialist. So, okay, tick, checkpoint, done. But this thing has been there since the world ended, obviously. I don't know enough about nuclear submarines to know what powers them and powers all the electrics and everything, generators and stuff. Is it feasible to be able to use launch tubes on a non-working vessel that's run aground, no longer in the sea, just off generators? I'm just thinking of the semantics of the thing here. That's all. The actual physical, scientific physics to the situation here as to whether this is even plausible or whether they have just gone off on one here to have an incredible finale for us to watch. Sorry, I know that's long-winded, but we seem to have enough capability of launching fucking missiles here.
It's a lot further down than I thought.
Wondering if you've probably been on a submarine like the majority of us.
If it gets above 10,000 millirem, we need to worry.
Did Rachel find that naval base yet?
Only a few miles out. Heads up, there's several SUVs out there.
Being near this sub is probably the safest place to be.
Yeah,
Anywhere else
actually,
than just
it is.
seeing ducks.
Didn't expect to be on board a sub. I wonder how many vessels are actually out there that run aground like this, like aircraft carriers and all sorts.
It is still holding a 10.
Minimal.
Sure?
I am. Thought you said 10.
Oh, shit. Watch your back, Morgan. Jesus. This is a difficult shot to take from up there. Nice shooting.
They must have all died down here.
Well, obviously, they're in the sub.
What's it at now?
It is still holding a 10.
I'm going in. These readings should be twice this.
I know what you're trying to do. You want to make them pay.
Something wrong with that?
No, we haven't really talked about what
Now's
happened.
not the time.
Yeah.
I might not make it off the boat.
We might not make it
None
off.
of you might. No.
I'm coming with you.
No, you gotta stay alive. Listen, hard as this is to hear, you were here for a reason. You gotta be.
What about you?
He has to do this.
Shouldn't you be building it too?
First, we gotta make sure there's a world left behind to rebuild.
It's pointless.
Morgan, let me take a look.
No, I'm fine. Fine.
Where are all these cold assholes?
We just saw Teddy and Dakota talking inside.
You know how many
of here.
dead stand between us and where we're going?
You got an idea how many crew members there were on this boat?
I would probably guess, I don't know,
Interference.
300?
It's gonna get worse the deeper you get.
I guess really at this point I need to just stop questioning this and just watch it.
Lucy, can you hear me?
Go ahead.
There you go.
We need to know the crew complement.
150. Half that.
150.
Right, half
Did
that.
you hear that?
They're all in there.
Any idea what's beyond that hatch?
The missile compartment.
Is that the only way?
Is that the only way?
It looks like it.
Kill anything that slips by me.
You're not going in there alone.
Nobody else needs to get hurt.
Well, neither do you.
I was halfway to being one of those things. I know how to get past them.
Maybe so, but we're gonna be right there behind you.
Here we go. Shit can get out of control real fast in here. But, you know, Morgan is a Jedi with this thing. Oh, it's rising. 250 reds. it's rising.
Take out a continent.
Probably.
At least.
That many would take out a continent.
You locking us in?
We don't want any surprises.
Is there any way we can dismantle these from here?
He's right. Levels are rising.
You really think some psychopath who spent 40 years behind bars knows how to work this shit?
Or if these missiles...
That was my whole point. And do any of you lot know how to work this shit? And do any of you know how to disarm a bomb, a normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill bomb, let alone any type of missile?
We're in the silo hall. Which way gets us to the weapons room?
Stand by. I'll ask Lucy to take a look.
Lucy, do you copy?
You sure got here fast.
I knew that was coming. Of course
Bingo.
he's listening in.
Is that you, Morgan?
It is.
You recognize this voice, Teddy?
Yeah.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Last time you heard it, you were in a Denton County courthouse, listening to my testimony against you.
And I put you away. Ah! Ding ding!
Officer Dory. Is that really you?
Sorry I never paid you a visit.
Yeah, you couldn't kill me then. You sure as shit aren't gonna do it now.
You're gonna kill your own people?
I'm giving them a second chance, Morgan.
Grace, Walkie, Lucy.
Tell her to get everybody as far away from the sub as possible.
And you are doing the same thing. Except I'm not fooling myself about what I'm doing. You'll excuse me, gentlemen. We've got to run. We're about to turn the power on.
Did you reach our people? Can they get somewhere safe?
The naval base. Charlie said there was a basement there.
I'm not sure that's enough.
There's no second goes, there's no regroups. Oh, right, okay.
I wonder what happened in here.
You're not supposed to be doing this by yourself.
I told you I don't want to let anybody else die.
No one has to die.
But they might, Victor, they might.
Is this what you think you have to do?
What does that mean?
Dakota's note. She said you had things left to do. Is this what you think she meant?
All the time promise him that it will lead to something different, something better. And I just want to be sure this time.
She wanted you to kill her mother. That's what she meant, not this. People follow you because they want to, not because you owe them something. She asked if I was doing this for everyone, if I was doing it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And?
I'm doing it for everyone.
I mean, this is a different setting.
You can tell her that for yourself.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good. It's at 4,000 now. Whoever they are...
No, don't touch them.
Don't touch them. Who the hell was that?
I think we know where our friend came from.
Why the readings are so hot? Sounds like a diesel turning over.
Are these rats?
This thing is about to get power.
Only because, you know, I've watched enough movies about radiation and real-life recreations like Chernobyl and stuff. And, like, 10,000 rad plus means if you're in the vicinity of that, you have just cut your life expectancy by 90%.
The only way you'd get a reading like that would be from exposed radioactive material inside the compartment.
Correct.
You'll have to find another way.
Cause explode.
Morgan, if you go in there, it'll kill you.
Yeah.
When will it?
What do you mean?
How long would I have?
Well, I don't know, days?
Yeah.
Morgan!
He's going in. That's what I was just saying. That's enough to only give you a few days to live and dying in excruciating pain.
Kill whatever's in there.
Don't be
Let's keep
ridiculous.
going because that's the only way.
No, Morgan, no.
We don't even know what's up there.
You're not thinking this through.
All I'm doing is thinking this through.
You want to do what's best for everyone. Do what you told us to do before.
What is that?
Live.
I'm sorry, guys, to have to keep pausing. I've paused this episode more than any other in the whole fucking show, I think. Teddy and his number 2 dude, our missile guy, and Dakota are all on board, right? They are in the control room. There is one way on a submarine and one way off. So they have got to where they are by going the direction that you've gone in, but not going through that door. So why would you want to go through that door when you know there are other people alive in here that have circumvented, bypassing whatever radiation is here? Am I just stating the obvious here? So why would you want to go through that way when that's clearly an exposed core in there, most likely, or heading towards it? This episode's frustrating me.
Strand.
There are different levels, are there not? Sorry for all the pausing, guys, honestly, but I've got many questions for this.
To months.
All I'm saying is this is a lot of set design for 1 or 2 episodes.
He's one of Teddy's people.
Oh, you had a run-in with him?
Yeah, he's the one who attacked us
He's the one with
when
long
Grace
hair.
was in labor. There's no way out here.
Alicia, she didn't send a message to me. She meant it for you. And I don't know why. Because you'll do things that I won't. You didn't want anyone else to die? You're gonna get your wish.
Shit. Jesus, Strand. Okay. I never know what this man's gonna do. I always misinterpret his intentions. He's a good character.
Drop the axe. Slide it to me.
You're with him.
This is what he's set there to do.
He gave me something none of you could.
Don't do this. Don't make the same mistake with me you made with John.
You're not gonna change my mind. Especially after what you just did. Whoever's out there. Whoever can hear me. I need you to listen. I want you to hear why you're not gonna stop this. I saved Morgan. So that he could free me from my sister, give me a fresh start. Second part, something else. If I lived with you, I'd have to be a whole different person. Morgan's way. Because what he's going for, none of you even believe it.
That's not true.
You don't, that's why you killed him. Right, Victor? It is because of people like you that the world has to end. I am gonna make it mean something.
Oh, fuck's
Not the
sake.
way he thought.
Dakota, don't do this. He's gonna kill everyone.
Alicia? She's still gonna be here. Because she is a beginning. Me and you,
At the end.
we're endings.
Starting the human race again.
Oh!
She's a bitch. Didn't take much to knock her out. She's only a little girl.
You said this wasn't on me. But I gave him the key.
You did.
I did it to save Grace and her baby. Grace, I'm here and I'm all right.
I'm here, Morgan.
She's trying to scare you.
This ends now.
I stopped something like this once. They don't have what it takes.
I'm glad you did. Your family returned to the Earth, and now, finally, you can too. Sue. Sue?
7 and up. You have company.
Pulled them off the bodies of dead officers.
Yeah, one of them has to have
You
access.
left me.
Bingo. Oh my god. Launch keys are going in.
I pray this last one works.
You might want to speed this up a bit.
3.
Yes. Get in. Go, go, go. Come on, go. Hello, fellas.
No.
Hey. Stop. Oh, he's launched it. I think he's launched it.
Oh, stop! Damn! We can't! I told you it was inevitable.
We have to go. I can't leave him.
You ain't stopping that.
That's a big stick.
Where did you send it? Where did you target? On that. Which is a...
Don't.
Which is a warthog
Right.
HOTAS that they've used.
We only got one off.
That's enough to get us started.
The missile. Where's it going?
Riley, would you like to tell these gentlemen what targets you programmed?
There are 10 warheads on that missile.
And where's that one going?
You'll see where they land.
Anywhere, everywhere. Maybe toward the water, maybe... Oh. Maybe toward that town you built. Put an end to that. What I didn't realize, however, was that it didn't really end anything. The world is going to be a better place. You just won't get to see it yourself.
Do you know something? In a twisted way, you can see where he's coming from to wipe it clean and start again, but
let him go.
We're not going to even see it. I want to see it. You better show it.
It could have been worse. They could have fired more.
Could have launched none.
I did what I did to save
We don't know where that one's going to
You did this for
land.
anybody but yourself. You did it so you could tell Alicia what a big hero you were here today. Leave.
So now what? I would have never have guessed that's what these keys were for. We ain't done yet, are we? That was a weird episode. You could have dropped in on watching somebody watch that episode and be forgiven for a second in thinking we were watching an entirely different fucking show, like some sort of naval movie or something. Where's that one going? We don't know. Are we going to see it? You can't launch a nuclear warhead in a series and not show it land and take out wherever its intended target is. I will be fucking annoyed if they don't. So at what point are we at here now? Because we kind of stopped them, but we didn't stop them launching that one. But we can stop them from launching any more. So I feel like I need to hold off till I watch the season finale, which is the next episode, because we have just left that now with Morgan asking Strand to leave. Morgan left in the control room with the launch keys on a nuclear submarine in Fear the Walking Dead. I mean, okay. I know I had lots of questions in that. There's some of that was embellished and, what's the word they use, dramatized for television, that I'm sure is completely fucking inaccurate, but I'm gonna let it go because we're just watching a TV show and we're just trying to enjoy it, right? Please join me for the season finale, episode 16 of Fear the Walking Dead next. I'm going to go and watch it now. It'll be available to you guys on Patreon the following day. And if you are watching YouTube further down the line in the future, it will probably be the following week. I have no idea where my schedule will be at that point. What I would appreciate is a quick sub to the channel. And if you are indeed watching this on YouTube, please check the link in the description. You can always go watch it over on Patreon, full length, uncut. Anyway, I shall leave that with you. We will be back with episode 16, finale. And I have not got a clue what's going to happen and where we're going to see out this season, with where it started and where we're up to now. It's almost like it's a different damn show. We're still going to rescue Alicia. I don't know where she is. I don't believe she's on board the sub. I think she's in a bunker somewhere. Probably with the rest of his people. And the weird thing is, I was just mentioning it in commentary at the end there. I get the whole, you know what, the human race was fucked. The world was fucked. It was full of anger and hatred and vile people and violence and death and murder and everything else, and corruption and a monetary system that favoured the super rich and allowed the poor to starve and die and all of that. We need to wipe the slate clean, almost like some alien species comes down and gone, you all fucked it up. We're going to wipe it clean and we're just going to put one man and one woman back on here and Adam and Eve, and we're going to fucking start again. That's his vision. And he wants Alicia to be part of that. I don't know who he thinks the dude's going to be. It's not going to be him. Wow. Getting all philosophical. I can't even say that word. Anyway, never mind. I'll see you for the season finale next. Take care.